Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk Business, Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce podcast. Let's Talk Business podcast with your host, Lloyd World Be Free. We're just so excited about this week's episode, and the information we're going to be sharing this week is just awesome. We know it's a holiday season, Christmas season, but you know what season is coming up? Tax season. That's right around the corner. So we want you guys, the listeners, to be prepared for tax season that is coming up. And we got some great information that we're going to be sharing with you. So we don't want to hesitate. We want to jump right in. So let's let our host introduce herself and tell us who you are.
Hello, my name is Ebony Guillory with H&B Tax Service located in Beaumont, Texas, and I am a tax professional.
All right. Well, fantastic. In Beaumont, Texas.
Beaumont, Texas. That's right.
Wonderful. So, Ebony, tell me just a little bit about yourself and where are you from?
I'm originally from Opelousas, Louisiana, but I did grow up right here in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yes.
So you grew up in Houston. So
I did.
What schools did you attend?
I went to school in Sugar Land. I went to Kempner High School. Then I went to Prairie View A&M University.
What? What?
Yep.
The what? What?
Yes,
Who you rooting for?
Who you rooting for?
Already,
Purple and gold,
PB,
baby.
already,
That's
all the
right.
way in. So you
I'm
should
a
know
Panther.
that I'm a Panther as well. Produce productive people all the time.
That's
so we're
right.
excited about having you here today.
Thank you. Thank you for
share
having me. Thank you.
with this great information about taxes
Thank
and
you.
things. So tell me, how long have you been in the tax business?
I've been in the tax business going on 5 years now.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
So
5 years.
what makes a person a tax professional? I heard you say that.
You do have to do your little research. You have to update. You have to be ahead of the game. You need to know what new laws are out there, what new tax breaks are out there. You have to be able to inform anyone whose taxes you prepare.
Okay, well, fantastic. Since we're going to be talking about preparing taxes, I just wanted to qualify you as a tax professional, like you say, to make sure we
Absolutely.
understand, and the listeners would know that, hey, we're not just coming up with anything off the side. We're giving you straight up legitimate information
That's
on
right.
how you can be able to save yourself some money and some heartache on
That's
preparing
right.
your tax. So let me just ask you a question, just kind of getting started. The new year's coming up. What should a small business, we're talking about Let's Talk Business. This is the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce
Yes.
Let's Talk Business podcast. But before we even jump into that, we want to always make sure we recognize our sponsors, Southwest Airlines, who is the proud air travel sponsor for the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And we also want to recognize Primacore Business Solutions. So we want to make sure we thank those sponsors so much for just keeping us on the air and keeping us making sure we provide great information to our listeners and our business associates.
Yes.
So tell me, Ebony, when it comes to tax planning, what is an important thing a small business should do just getting started, preparing themselves in the business area as far as taxes is concerned?
Well, like I said before, first is always to remember it's not what you make, it's what you keep.
Okay.
Because you're not going to keep everything you make.
Okay.
You have
okay.
expenses.
All right.
But the most important thing to start is to track your expenses.
Okay.
So that you can track your deductions when
Okay.
it's time to file.
So when you say track your expense, you keep records. You're trying
Keep
to say.
records, keep receipts, keep documentation, keep everything. If you're sending your workers to training, if you're buying office supplies, cleaning supplies, computers, printers, anything that you are spending for your business, keep those receipts.
Food.
Upload them. Food, travel arrangements, rental cars, whatever it is that you're doing for your business, keep documentation of it. Provide your business with a software, whether it's QuickBooks, Quicken. They have a lot of new things out where you can actually scan your receipts so that you're not at the end of the year coming to me with a shoebox of receipts.
Oh Lord, not the shoebox.
A shoebox.
Ebony, not the shoebox.
A shoebox of
Oh
receipts.
my goodness, we got to get past the shoebox.
Yes,
because
you gotta
might
get
have
past the shoebox.
people that's a little bit older that might not be that computer savvy.
That's right.
Don't know nothing about programs.
That's right.
And softwares
Absolutely.
and hardwares and all those wares and things of that sort. But you're saying try to hurry up and get trained. And know that
Absolutely.
best
I
you can.
would say that even if it's something that's learning as easy as learning Excel, because
Okay.
that's part of your Microsoft Office package. Learn Excel. Group your receipts by category. computers and supplies, cleaning supplies, trainings, licensing, travel. If you don't know how to work software, group your receipts, like I said, by category, add them up at the end of the year so that you're not getting charged extra just for your tax preparer like myself or your CPA or your bookkeeper to go through your receipts.
So
because it takes a lot of time.
So you're saying it'll be an extra charge if I come in with the shoebox away.
The average extra charge is $150 an hour for me to go through your shoebox.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. And we might just have, I'm glad you put that out there.
Absolutely.
Because there's just going to be some people who just going to just have that fear, that still have that computer fear.
Right.
I just don't know. I'm afraid of the computer. I just don't know what I'm doing. But at least you said you can take those receipts, those expenses, categorize them by whatever different things you did, food or whatever case may be, and then bring them to you that way.
Absolutely.
That's going to be an extra charge, understand that. But with that, at least I made some effort to be able to bring you something that's organized.
Yes.
And go like that.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. Is there any difference between a small business filing and an individual filing? What would be the difference in that area?
The way you file. Of course, most individuals file using Form 1040.
Okay.
A business will file using the Schedule C form.
Okay.
There's a lot of breakdowns to the Schedule C form, of course, whether it's auto expenses, mileage, taxes.
Okay.
It is a difference, but the end result is just about the same.
Okay.
You want to pay your taxes.
Oh, it's important. So
it's important to pay your taxes.
So don't try to hide from Uncle Sam. You are able to get those deductions because you do own a business.
You do own a business.
And I think I remember reading somewhere, hearing on somewhere that the government is applaud those that own a business.
Absolutely.
That's why they do have the tax break.
Absolutely.
But don't run from that. You still need to file, do your deductions. Even if you bring in a great person like myself and need me to come in and do some speaking to your business associates and things of that sort, we're gonna have that receipt. You're gonna file that receipt, and you're gonna be able to make that happen. Now let's take it from a situation if it's once again we're getting started in business and we're filing and we got Schedule C, but we're not a business to what we own a building. We're not leasing out a building or warehouse or things of that sort. How can a beginner get started? I'm just working at my house.
That's right.
What do I do in that area? Do I still need a Schedule C?
You do. And you can claim your home office, even if you don't have a designated office space. Even if you're working from your kitchen table, that's your home office. Your computer is set up. You're operating your business from your home. That is a home office. You can write off portions of your mortgage or rent, your utilities, your internet service, your water, your phone lines.
Wow.
Those are all write-offs for you. But don't be misconstrued, because if you work for ExxonMobil and you happen to work from home sometimes, that is not the same as working for yourself, having your own small business.
So some people do believe that they're working at home and they're working for some corporation.
That's right.
That they can try to be able to. You can't file taxes.
You cannot file taxes.
You're working for a company.
That's right. You're working for a company that's paying you versus you're paying someone to work for you.
Okay. Or if you're working for yourself.
Or you're working for yourself.
So a person would have to at least have their own DBA or something set up and all that.
That's right.
In order to say, okay, now I have my own business.
That's right.
And this is a home-based business.
That's right.
And my address is my home.
That's right.
But I can be able to write off some of these expenses that I normally be able to do and things. And
your cell phone bill, you know,
my goodness.
Who doesn't operate off their cell phone nowadays?
Everyone does.
Especially a small business.
Oh yeah, so that's great information to know and to have, so that you can be able to have small business out of your home if need be, or if you desire to make the convenience, but you can still be able to write off those expenses.
That's right.
And
that's
be able to now when I'm do I write that off at the end of the year? How does that work when I do this Schedule C? Can I do it throughout the year, or do I have to wait to the end of the year?
You can absolutely do it throughout the year, which is what I would recommend. You can pay your taxes quarterly. You don't have to file your expenses at that time. Let's pay your taxes off quarterly. when it's time to file at the beginning of the year, let's go ahead on and write off all your expenses so that we can maximize your benefits and get you some money back.
Wait a minute.
Versus owing, because you will owe if you don't pay taxes. I cannot stress that. Another thing I can't stress enough about a small business, if it doesn't make sense to me, it will not make sense to the IRS. Every year is not a year that you lose in your business.
Okay.
Every year is not a year that you lose in your business.
So only so many times you can lose.
Absolutely.
At some point, you can't. You got to be a winner.
Absolutely.
We want everybody.
We want everybody to be a winner.
We want everybody to be a winner.
Absolutely.
We understand at the beginning. Because
Yes.
and I'm glad you brought that up because, like in myself, my wife started our own company.
Right.
We haven't really got a lot going, but we did have to pay out to get some things rolling.
Right.
It's a home-based business.
That's right.
But we paid out to get the training. We paid out to get our LLC and get things rolling. But we just haven't got rolling so far yet in making anything.
Exactly.
So we would count as a loss.
That's the price you pay as a startup business.
Okay.
So in the beginning of your startup, more than likely, you're going to take a loss.
Okay, and we don't say we made it, we cost anything.
That's right.
Here at the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce Let's Talk Business podcast, we made an investment.
That's right.
That's
you
our
make
investment.
an investment.
So our investment.
So sometimes in the beginning, you're going to invest more than what's coming in.
Definitely.
Okay, so now you're in a position to where you're, what they say in a car, you're upside down.
Different.
So you've invested more than what you've received.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Okay.
Because the government will help you out.
Okay. So they understand.
They understand that.
We're getting started. So so at the end of the year, we should file.
You should file.
Even though nothing really transaction beside us paying for the training. Invested for the training.
That's right.
We should still file.
You should still file.
Okay, well, that's good information to know. Because we wasn't sure, since we hadn't really did a lot of transaction yet, or did any transaction, that if we needed to file or wait till next year. So
always file.
Okay, always file. So that's a rule of thumb.
That's the rule of thumb, because you don't want to get to where you haven't filed in 5-10 years.
Oh my goodness.
Now you're filing, and guess what? That's a red flag.
Oh,
okay. Wait, he's filed. Wait, let's go back.
And in those 5 years, you probably have lost some of the transaction documents, receipts, and things of that stuff. So I don't have it.
Absolutely, because they can ask for it. They can come back and ask. They can send you a letter saying we need to see X, Y, and Z from 2016, 2015.
Oh yeah, and definitely, and especially if they actually start really digging and seeing the Mercedes Benz and the new houses and diamond rings and seeing everything flowing, but you trying to tell them that you only made $10,000.
Oh yeah,
it won't add up.
Because at the end of the day, when you get that EIN number, you get your tax ID number, it routes back to you. It routes back to you. You have to put your social in there first. It's going to route back to you. So let's just be fair.
Yes.
We all have taxes to pay. Rule of thumb is the government says they should get anywhere between 15 and 20%.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that you won't get anything back. But you're just paying what's due. You're just paying what's due.
So you just said, let's keep with that tax planning. What is it that a small business need to know then? There's some important tips that a small business needs to know when it comes to them filing their taxes, when it comes to them. It's in the whole area of taxes and small business. Some good things as well as some concerns.
That's right. First thing you need to know again is it's not what you make, it's what you keep.
Okay, we're gonna keep saying that.
We're gonna keep saying that. It's what you keep.
It's what you keep.
It's what you keep.
All right, that's a good rule of thumb.
Yes.
Good slogan.
We need you to save all documentation of what's coming in and what's going out.
Okay.
Okay. That I can't stress that enough.
All right.
Because you don't want to get in a position to where you file and you have no documentation, because not only are you going to get fined, I'm going to get fined because I prepared your taxes and nothing's showing me what you've made, what you've issued out, or anything. So we definitely need to keep track of that. There's a third topic, and I'm not going to go too much further with this third topic. As a small business, you still, as a matter of fact, you have more benefits in an IRA, in a 401k. If you are working for yourself, invest in yourself.
Okay.
You do not want to get to where you have made all this money and you don't have a 401k set up. You at some point we're not gonna be able to work. You know, you get older, you can't work. Set yourself up to win. Set yourself up. Go to your bank. Talk to them about what you need to invest. You can invest $5,500 a year on an IRA. You can invest up to $55,000 depending on how old you are in your 401k. Go to your bank and find out this information. I cannot stress that enough. And it's a tax write-off. It's a deductible.
Wow.
It's a deductible.
So you can actually get your own full. You don't have to be working for someone else.
Yes.
If you own your own business, you need to invest in yourself.
You get to invest in yourself. It helps you by 20% at the end of the year. So 20% write-off at the end of the year that will help you.
Oh, man. So fine. And so you can use that as a business expense because I'm creating my own 401k for my retirement.
It's taxable money.
Oh,
it's taxable money. So if you're not paying taxes, guess what? They're going to tax you for it.
Definitely. So
it's the rich get richer and the poor get poorer because people don't realize paying your taxes, it helps us all. It helps us all.
Okay. Because all the money coming in goes toward the government, and we understand that everyone at some time or another would need
money. Yeah, they were going to need. Yeah, you're going to need your money back. Whether it's you're open age now, you can't work, so you need to collect your Social Security.
Definitely.
So if we're not paying those taxes, we're not putting anything back in those taxes. There's not going to be anything left. That's a situation that we're in right now.
Yeah.
So
put in order for the
pay yourself, so that at the end maybe you don't need as much help from the government because you've invested in yourself.
That is super good information. Well, guys, again, this is your host, Lloyd World Be Free, the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce Let's Talk Business podcast. You're hearing it right here, right now, from Miss Ebony Guillory, who is Ebony. Just tell us, how can we contact you for more information? We're going to continue with more tips, but I just want to be able to take this time out for those who are just wanting to know, might have a question that we don't go over. They can stop right now and get your information.
Absolutely.
Tell us how we can contact you.
We are located, again, H&B Tax Service, located at 3090 Concord Avenue in Beaumont, Texas. Our zip code is 77703. Our office phone number is 409-347-7287. We have a wonderful team that is ready to assist you. We are ready to maximize your benefits and make sure that our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed, because it's important that you file your taxes.
And you guys in Beaumont, but Greater Houston area.
Yes.
What you got? Do I have to drive all the way to Beaumont to come and see you?
Not.
Man, I can't be driving. No, that's a long ride.
It is. That's why we make it easy for you. You can get to our website, handbtaxservice.com. On that site, it is under management right now, but it'll be up and running in the next week. Okay. You will be able to upload your documents, and everything that we upload is encrypted. It is safe. Okay. So you don't have to worry about your personal information. We keep a personal file. You will be able to track your information wherever you are. You have a password, so it's encrypted. Again, it's safe. You can upload your files to, again, handbtaxservice.com, and we will be able to assist you that way. We can talk to you on the phone, email, however we can reach you, so that it makes it easier for you to contact us.
All right. So let me ask you this: with technology, it makes it real simple. Then
it makes it simple.
With technology, you don't always have to drive all the way to the tax office.
That's right.
And with those who are still in the shoebox, it sounds like that you'll be willing to train a person to kind of get from the shoebox maybe to a little bit more of a technical.
Right. Even if it's the lowest technical form. I have and I don't even charge you to show you how to use Excel.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
and free service.
It's easy. It's a free service. I will show you
That's
how
what I'm talking about.
it.
Lord, World Be Free. Talking about some free service.
Free.
Talk to me.
They like
something free. Give me. We love free. Love free. Love it to be free. Again, this is the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce Let's Talk Business podcast. Your host, Lord World Be Free. We have Miss Ebony in the studio, Ebony Guillory, with the tax service, just telling us some tax planning tips, tax information, and how you can be able to make sure your future is prepared correctly. The information that you're going to be sending to the IRS is done right.
That's right.
So that you can be able to get the best benefits and the best return.
That's right.
As we wrap up, Ebony, just give us one last thing you can tell us that our listeners will need to know. What's one more important thing that they need to do going into this tax season in 2020?
I would say another important thing is there are, like you said, there are some people that's not computer savvy, so they want to do a paper form. There is a 1% error rate for electronic filing. When you get to filing paper files, there's a 21% error rate.
Wow.
So that means that's going to stop your return from coming back to you. That's going to hinder the process. You'll be you filed your taxes in February, and here it is now December, and you still haven't received your return. I can't stress enough. Tax preparers, CPAs, we are not here to hurt you. We just want to help you out.
That's super good.
Yes.
Super good. Good information to know. We're not going to just stop because this is such important information. We don't want to just do a one-time show on tax because this is not this tax day, tax weekend. This is tax season.
That's right.
So we want to continue with more podcasts talking about tax and tax preparing and tax planning. So next podcast we'll be doing next time, we're going to be talking about different business structures such as DBAs and LLCs and things of that sort, and how to be able to prepare your taxes from that angle.
Right.
So we want to make sure you tune in next week as well. Continue to tune in throughout the season and beyond on making sure you know personally as well as your business how you're going to be able to take advantage of this information, take advantage of what the government has to offer for tax purposes, tax situation, tax solutions, and we're here for you. Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce, Let's Talk Business Podcast. I've been your host, Lord World Be Free. Miss Ebony, thank you so much.
We
appreciate
you so much for having me.
And we're going to again tell you our sponsors before we leave. Southwest Airlines, the proud air travel sponsor of the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce, and Primacore Business Solution. We thank you again for tuning in and be a part of our show. We appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you on next time. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yes.